Bonjour, it's Emilie Talpin, OM System Ambassador. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you get ready for a photo workshop. So let's get started. So recently I was in Acadia with some good friends of mine from Wildside Nature Tour, and I got to participate in a photo workshop and help lead the photo workshop, and I was actually really surprised because I've seen things that I thought would not happen in a photo workshop. And I also do some photo walk with my camera club, and the same things were happening, and I just couldn't believe it. So I thought, maybe it would be a good idea to do a short video with 3 tips to help you get ready for a photo walk or for photo workshops, because you're paying a lot of money in some cases if you're attending workshops, so you really want to make the most out of your workshops. And there just are some really basic things that you should do before going on your photo workshop. And it might sound very silly because those are some very, very simple advice, but trust me, I've seen people coming to those workshops and not following those basic rules and not being prepared. So I hope this will help you. So tip number 1, you're going on a photo workshops, you're gonna take some photos. You can't show up with your lens dirty. That is a no. You have plenty of time the day before to clean your lens and to clean your camera as well and to clean your viewfinder. Trust me, I have seen people coming in workshops with their lens or their filter completely dirty. That is not good. So what do you need? Well, the night before, you want to make sure you clean it. And also you want to make sure that you have the proper tools to bring on the workshop and also clean your lens, because there could be some dust. So here are a couple of things that you need. So to help me today, I have a special guest. It's my mom, Chantal. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, she speaks English and French. And she actually came to visit me here in the US. We had a big trip out west in Yellowstone and the Grand Teton. And so I thought, well, maybe she can help me with the video. She's a little bit of a photographer. You took some photography class, right?
I did.
So see, she's qualified for this video. So first of all, what you need to do is have several cloths. So the first one is this one. That's the one that I have with me during my workshops, and that's to clean my camera. And then you need the green one, this one. This is a nice one from Wildside Nature Tour. They give them away for free if you go to some of their workshops. And this one is only for my lens. That's what I use. I have this one specifically for my lens, and I will need a little bit of product and spray the product on the lens and then just wipe it off. So that's something that I also carry with me. Now, there is also the option of the little lens cleaner. So it's like a pen, and here we go, and then you can just clean it that way. It's also pretty convenient. I like it a lot. So I also have that in my bag. I always have multiple options. But the big tip is this is for your lens and this is for your camera. You want to have 2 separate ones. Also, a good thing to have in your bag is the blower as well. If you have some dust, this is great. Same thing sometimes for the sensor. I would just open my camera, blow a little bit of air, but I never really have issues with the sensor on the OM system camera. But those are tools that are very important. You want to take a clean picture. You don't want to have spots, dust spots when you're taking your photo, because then you will have to clean them. and that's not good. So make sure that you're showing up with a clean lens and clean sensor as well. Tip number 2. I've seen it. I've seen people coming to workshops or photo walk, and they take a couple of photos and then they tell me, well, my battery died. So the rest of the 2 hours, they can't take any photos. Trust me, it happens. Or maybe you left your camera on the night before, you didn't realize it in your bag, and then your battery is completely empty. So make sure that when you're going on a walk, when you're going on workshops, you have an extra battery. So if anything happens, you can keep on shooting, because otherwise you will just keep on looking at people, and that's not fun. That's not what you paid for. So an extra battery, I always have one with me, but also with those cameras, you can charge them in your car. So if you are in a workshop and you have to drive around, then make sure that you are bringing your charger, and then you can charge them in your car. It's very, very, very convenient. And tip number 3, read your manual. Read your manual. I know that's a tip I have in all my videos, but I really believe in it, because you need to know some basic of photography. Yes, you are going to a workshop to learn, but you will make the most out of it if you already know a few basic with your camera. So make sure that you are spending the time before investing in a workshop by reading your manual. So I hope those simple tips were useful to you. Yes, they're very basic, but you will not believe the amount of people who don't follow them. So I hope you will not be one of them. And I want to thank you again for all your support. If you are not a subscriber, well, it's never too late. Click on the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when my videos are coming out. And next week, I don't know, I'll probably talk about traveling with the OM5 and 12 to 100 millimeter. I had a great time with it. It definitely is a great companion to the OM1, so I might show you my experience with the OM5, especially with taking waterfalls. So we can talk about this a little longer next week. And thank you so much again. Let me know in the comments what you think about those tips and if you follow them or not. And maybe you are using different tools to help you keep your camera clean and charged, or maybe you have other tips for getting ready to a workshop. And I will see you next week. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.